Hey guys, and welcome to Film Artsy, your #1 source for all things films and movies. My name is Elijah, and we have some really interesting stuff going on with the DCEU, or just with the DC movie universe in general, whether you want to include the main continuity or all of the branches that are going on. But the big news that has been kind of circulating for a while is, of course, Robert Pattinson playing Batman and how filming has started for this movie, which is a really big deal. It's always a big deal when there's a new Batman in production, and while we've talked a little bit about the new suit kind of having a reveal, we've now started to see filming pictures and even some video coming from leakers who have kind of been on set when things have been filming, and it's really interesting to see the aspect as to what's coming out of this upcoming movie. However, it's really interesting when you look at the grand scheme of what's been planned for Batman in the past and what is actually happening, because if you guys remember, Ben Affleck was Batman not even a couple of years ago, and at this point a lot of people kind of wonder whatever happened to that storyline and to that timeline and what's going to happen moving forward having a completely different actor in the role. Well, we finally actually have an answer from Ben Affleck himself about what caused him to walk away from the role and what he thinks about the future for Batman, and it is worth talking about as it does pertain to the future of DC. And while Ben Affleck didn't go into too much detail, he basically just went on to say, I think Robert's a great actor and he's going to do great. Very short, very simple, doesn't go too much into detail as to what has gone on in the background, why he walked away from the role, what DC wants in the future, but it does kind of open up a lot of possibilities. Now, in another recent interview that was unrelated to specifically talking about Robert Pattinson, as we don't want to necessarily kind of cross these two interviews over as they are different instances with different context, he does go on to say that with a lot of the personal issues he's been going through for a while, he feels that the Batman character needs to be played someone who's dying to play and can't wait to play the character, and at the time when he was involved in Batman, it just wasn't him, and he needed to move on and focus more on other projects and other parts of his own life. Of course, this is all coming off of the heels of a little bit of some controversy surrounding him and just a lot of hardships he's been going through in his personal life, so it's interesting to see that he's kind of taking it in good stride and handling it in a very classy way by just giving kind of a nod over to Robert Pattinson, who will have the huge undertaking of becoming Batman for the future of the movies, or at least for the time being. Now, of course, there's still major questions as to what's going to happen to the future of the DCEU's Batman. Will Robert Pattinson's character kind of collide into this universe? There's still a lot of major questions that haven't really been answered quite yet, but nonetheless, we're still really excited to see what comes from the future of these movies, and we really want to see that first trailer whenever we finally get to take a look at it. But we wanted to turn it around to you guys. Do you think Ben Affleck was actually a really good Batman? Do you think Robert Pattinson has the possibility to outdo Ben Affleck's Batman? Do you think the Snyder Cut needs to finally release? Whatever you guys are thinking, please do let us know in the comment section down below. Also, make sure you guys are subscribed with notifications on for more videos just like this. We'll see you guys all next time with a brand new video. Bye guys.
I'm about to.
Hi everybody.
Hey everybody, how you doing?
Hi.
See you guys.
Know anybody?